When you're behind the wheel, do you ever wonder what that beep could be? Do you know how your mirrors work? How to check oil levels, change the music, or even adjust your seat? It's better to know your vehicle before you get on the road. Otherwise, it could be too late. Simple things can become an issue on the road when you're not familiar with the vehicle. For example, not knowing how to turn on the air conditioning or open the fuel cap. The distraction and stress of not being familiar with your vehicle may put you at higher risk on the road. Similarly, being unfamiliar with some new vehicle features can disrupt your driving. For example, are you ready for the vehicle to guide you back into the lane if it has lane keep assist? Some of the features that commonly change between brands and models include automatic engine idle stop, adaptive front lighting systems, hybrid and electric drive systems, touchscreen displays and controls, lane departure warning systems, visual and audible warnings and alarms, the process of opening the bonnet of a vehicle, vehicle fueling, charging, or even hydrogen refueling. New models have redesigned dashboards, features, and devices, including touchscreens. These new features give the driver access to information and more freedom to personalise their driving experience. And yet, it's important to keep in mind they can also become a distraction. Being familiar with a vehicle means understanding these new features, as well as knowing how to use them in a safe way. Most settings can be adjusted before the start of a journey, so they don't need to be adjusted when you're on the road. As an organisation, develop vehicle familiarisation training and have practical in-vehicle introductions. Start with a theory session talking about general characteristics of the vehicle as well as any new features. Discuss any applicable regulations and restrictions for the type of vehicle being used. Finish the training with a practical session where general and specialised features of the vehicle are identified and, if possible, tested. Ideally, include a test drive with the opportunities to use the vehicle in different road environments. Remember to inform the driver if the vehicle has any devices installed to record vehicle condition, journey information, or driver behaviour. These systems can help drivers have safer and more efficient interactions with the vehicle, but they might also require additional training in the familiarisation phase. If you're a driver, consider the reason for your trip and what it will demand from the vehicle. Understand the requirements of your journey and choose a vehicle that's fit for purpose. If the vehicle is going to be used to transport passengers or has any special equipment fitted, make sure you're familiar with restraint and storage systems. Complete a pre-start inspection before starting your journey to make sure that the vehicle is in optimal condition. Being familiar with the vehicle helps to identify anything that's out of the ordinary. If it's a shared vehicle, take the time to set up your driving position and the controls for your familiarity and comfort. Remember, technology is always evolving and some vehicles may act differently with their surroundings than previous models. For example, electric and hybrid vehicles are quieter and pedestrians might not hear them coming, whilst electric vehicles should remain within range of charging stations. Be mindful of the characteristics of the vehicle that you're driving. On longer distance journeys, use brakes to record and report if you notice anything strange about the vehicle whilst you're driving. And check your dashboard gauges and lights to ensure that the vehicle is in good condition to continue the journey. This practice helps manage distractions when driving from visual or audible notifications. Some vehicle notifications or features are not used regularly, but it's still important to have a general idea of their purpose. Make sure you're familiar with the ones that you use periodically and quiz yourself about those you rarely use to keep that knowledge fresh in your mind.